Hey, my name is Sarah Morrison, and I am a wife. I'm a mother of some toddlers, and I am a personal trainer, a group fitness instructor, a marketing director, and a very proud part-time coach and the founder of Team Fit and Free. I am glad you are checking out this opportunity because it is one that has just unlocked so much joy and so much opportunity in my life, and I really believe in what we do as a coach. So I want to take a quick amount of time to try and give you a look into our team and what we're all about. So I've got some visuals here that I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this be a slideshow. Okay, yay. Okay, welcome to Happy and Fit. Our motto is happy action takers. Basically being people who are always going to choose happy over mad, and people who are going to take action on the things they say they're going to do, not just saying them, but taking action on them. So I'm glad you're here and you're checking out this team. This is what this team is about. We come from all different walks of life, all different areas of the country, all different backgrounds, but what we have in common is that we're going to choose happiness whenever we can, and we're going to follow through on what we put out there. So we are a lot of women supporting women. I would say 99% of the team is women. We've got a few awesome dudes on the team as well, but mainly it's a lot of women supporting women. And just to ease your fears right up front, I want you to know that if you were to join the team, it is a very low cost opportunity. There's not going to be some huge fee coming at the end of this, just to put your mind at ease. Really, the only thing you pay to have a coach membership and be part of this team is $16 a month. $16 a month. And that goes towards technology fees, like an IT department, and a few other things like customer service, stuff like that, that you don't have to worry about. So I think that's so worth it for what you get. It's like a sorority of incredibly upbeat women who really do have your back. You know, I've been in a lot of situations sometimes in my past as a broadcast journalist and in other jobs in the restaurant industry and other stuff where, you know, women aren't always supporting women. Sometimes women can be each other's worst enemies. And this is a community where it really is having all those sisterhood friendships. You know, I've never had so many female friends in my life and really known that they have my back and we're all happy for each other and we're lifting each other up. And people who join this team get so much from it, from the connections, from the friendships, from the camaraderie, the support, people who have been there, people who are willing to be vulnerable with them, people who are willing to be real, people who are willing to, you know, be there, be a true friend. And of course, health is something that we believe in. We believe that when you take care of yourself, your own self-care, that means your own workouts, that means fueling your body with good stuff, more good stuff versus bad stuff, and sleep and like good self-talk. When you take care of all of that stuff, you are just a better human being in every area of your life. So that's really the heart of our team. There's so much you can do as a coach. You know, this can be an amazing business to an amazing community and a whole bunch of stuff in between. So in some of these pictures, there's just some pictures from our team. Let's see, where should I start? In this top right corner, those are my friends Karen, Holly, who I like to say AKA Pink. She's got that pink look going on. And Shauna, that was at a workout with one of the super trainers in a conference that we were at in New Orleans. In the bottom right is my best friend Amanda. She is a mom and a former kindergarten teacher, also now a coach. We've got a trip down there, like a group of girls. We were in Punta Cana. In the middle, you see a screen. We're on a Zoom, similar to how I'm recording this video right now, where we have an opportunity to have a business meeting, and you can be anywhere. And you can be in your pajamas, or you could be at work, or you could be in the car, and you get a chance to connect. So just some of the pictures that are here on this screen. Okay, I want to talk about right away, why do people join as a coach? I've kind of touched on it here, but let me clear it up in a much more clear, organized fashion. I think there are 3 reasons that people join our team: community, having a backup plan, and purpose. So let me talk about those 3 reasons. Okay, so community, it's everything I've been talking about. People want to be part of something that's positive, that's fun. I did. It feels good to be part of a place where you feel loved, feel appreciated, feel like it just fits. It makes you a better person. This is a community that will help you be better. We've all heard that you're like the 5 people you hang out with the most. And I've been in situations in my life, maybe you have too, where you're like, I'm not liking where this part of whatever I'm part of right now is taking me, and it's changing that. And when I became a coach, it changed that. It really started to bring out the best in me and made me believe in myself a lot more. So it's a very supportive community where you're going to be choosing the positive thoughts in your day more and more over the negative thoughts. It's a completely different way of living, and it feels really good. Like that will rub off on you here in this community. Some things we do that are fun, like we get on this video chats, we talk about business, but we also just talk about life. We support each other. We jump in fitness groups and do those together. We do book clubs together. So a lot of great stuff coming out of the community. Backup plan. Now, I call myself a part-time coach. I love my job doing marketing and teaching fitness, and there's so many people on this team. We have teachers, we have nurses, we have physical therapists, we have stay-at-home moms who used to be in the workforce and want to continue working. We have mail carriers, we have people from all walks of life, and it's nice to have a backup plan wherever you're at. So for me, I have a job, but I think of this as my part-time gig that doesn't take me out of my house. I was just talking to someone who was like, my husband's gone a lot right now. I'm like, why? What's going on? She's like, he took a part-time job. I'm like, so he's got a full-time job and he took a part-time job. And she said, yeah. And I was like, man, that would be hard because your full-time job already takes you away so much from your family or your future family. And then for a part-time job to do that too, like that's just tough. I'm so grateful that I have this part-time job. I'm in my house right now. I just put my kids to bed and I don't have to go anywhere, and I can do this in my own time. And I have on a zip-up sweatshirt and pajama pants. I don't have to dress the part and be somewhere and have to get childcare and all this other stuff. So it's a backup plan to bring my family more security. So many people are trying to get ahead, trying to pay off bills faster, trying to just like beat the man and all this stuff. And this has been a great way for me to bring in some extra income, doing something that I really enjoy and on my own terms. And that feels good. My husband literally just wrote a check to pay off his truck, $5,000. Wrote a check, paid off his truck. And we were able to do that because this has been able to help us get ahead on bills and pay down debt sooner. We're in our 30s, and that feels so good. Now, disclaimer, Beachbody doesn't guarantee you any level of income. Income in this business is directly related to how much heart you have in this business. How many people are you inspiring and helping? And that just comes by being a friend. You don't have to be a personal trainer. I know you're like, Sarah, you just said you're a personal trainer. Yeah, I am, but I got a degree in journalism. The personal trainer came later as I started falling in love with fitness. You don't have to be a fitness professional. If you are, this is a no-brainer. You should do this. But you don't have to be. You can love fitness and love people, and this will work. It's all about loving on people and helping them decide to believe in themselves. Because if we get more people to that, changes happen. If we get people to believe in themselves, it changes their future. Okay? And we use some tools that I'm going to talk about in a moment that help. But as a coach, we're the ones helping breathe belief into them. And so anyways, that was my point of backup plan. It's a great way to have a plan B, have more security in your life, and then purpose. I kind of just touched on purpose. For me, I love having this backup plan. I love everything that coaching has given to me. But if you were to ask me to share one thing I love about coaching, it would be this. It would be the purpose. It would be being able to truly impact someone. So in these pictures, you see some of the community there. I've got a couple team shots, and then there's a picture of me and my kids. Like, to me, that is like a secure backup plan. And then this before and after is my friend Liz. This is someone who I'm working with right now. She's been working with me for about 4 months, and she is down close to 30 pounds. She's a mom of 4. She reached out to me. She'd been watching me. I didn't know she was watching me. I just share inspiration. I just share that I worked out. I just share ways that you can work with me. It's fun. It's easy. And she reached out and said, I need to do this. And we started with a short challenge and just got her moving, got her believing in herself, got her making some small tweaks. And the weight is falling off. She shared with me, Sarah, I've lost 80 pounds in the past only to gain it back. When I lost those 80 pounds, I cut calories drastically and did a ton of cardio. She didn't do it in a way that was going to last. And you know what? So many people are doing that. They're desperate to lose weight. So many people are desperate to change their bodies, to feel differently. And they're quick to do anything that they think might give them a chance. People will spend a lot of money on things that they think might give them a chance. With coaching, I'm so passionate about it because I'm like, people are spending billions of dollars on health and fitness yearly. I want them to spend their money with me because I know I'm going to be there for them. It's not them just buying something with no connection to a person, because that's where people fail. Why would they do it? You know, it's that accountability, and that's where a coach comes in. And a coach brings it to life and has a conversation with the person. I just talked to one of my challengers tonight. She's starting a challenge tomorrow, and she's a social worker, and she's exhausted at the end of the day. And we're trying to figure out, okay, you've got to just get these workouts in. Can we just get 15 minutes in? That's your goal to start, because that's going to start fueling it. You know, she's giving so much to the people she works with as a social worker. When she gets home, she is drained. She has nothing for herself. And so I am so excited to help her start to flip that so that she fuels herself first and can give more to everyone else. So I love that I get to help people do that, and I get to be their cheerleader. They do the hard work. We get to be their cheerleaders and help them start to shift their mindset. It is fulfillment, more fulfillment than any job. You know, working in fitness brings more fulfillment to me than any job I've had up until this point. I want to share some more of, you know, gosh, lives are transformed. Yes, these are before and after pictures, but remember, it's not just a before and after picture, wow, to wow. That's an internal transformation too. So let me tell you about Crystal in this top left corner. Crystal is a grandmother who has fibromyalgia and was told at a doctor's appointment recently if she hadn't started exercising, she would probably be in a wheelchair right now because of issues she's been having with her hips. Fitness has helped her continue to live an active life. That's amazing. She's a coach. She's in this lifestyle. She's surrounded by people in this lifestyle. It helps keep her motivated. Not only is she in better shape, she's out of a wheelchair. In the middle, we have Tammy. Tammy is a newer coach, maybe 4 months or so. She's always been leaner, but wanted to get stronger. As you can see, she's completely changed her body composition. She's also changed her confidence. She's changed her energy level. And she just got certified to go, or she's just got signed up to get certified to teach yoga. That's amazing. Holly is over here in the top right. Holly is a school administrator. And if you know anything about school administrators, they tend to have one of those jobs where you're just taking care of everyone else and not taking care of yourself. It's common in that field for people to be overweight, high stress, not as healthy as they could be. So she's a school administrator. She's a mom of a herd of boys, and she has made time for herself. She's found a way to make time for herself in her life. And the compound effect of that, we're not talking hours here. We're just talking like 30 minutes a day. Putting some more thought into what you eat has completely changed her. She's more confident in her job. She has more energy. She can go all day long. She can be at work and then be at a football game to support her boy later in the day, and then go home and take care of stuff at the house. That changes lives. That doesn't just change how great she looks. That changes the quality of her life. David is a relatively new coach down here in the bottom left. Duh, of course, he's the only guy on there, you know. But he's a new dad. He wants to set a good example for his daughter. He wants to be able to feel good when he goes to work and gets dressed in the morning. He wants to feel confident and not have to worry about his health, to just get the job done and then get home and be a great dad and a great husband. Janine's in the middle here. She is from Canada. Yay, Janine. She started coaching when she was on maternity leave. And it's Canadians and their year-long maternity leave, which is amazing. And look at it. She definitely took off the baby weight, toned up. You can see it on her face how much happier she is. And you know what? She didn't want to go back to work. She wanted to stay home. And so she jumped into coaching. Not only did she get results with it, but now she's helping other people. And then a very new coach in this bottom right-hand corner, we have Miss Sarah Scott. So when you hear Sarah's story, it starts with, I'm in and then I'm gone, MIA. For a long period of time, she wasn't ready yet. But you know what she did? She continued to watch the coach, Julianne, who's on our team, who eventually got to work with her. Julianne kept showing up. As a coach, you're that consistent person who is going to be there. It's great accountability for you. You don't have to be perfect, but you're not going to go MIA for a month at a time. And someone's still watching you that you don't even know. Remember Liz? I didn't know Liz was watching. And you know what? Julianne probably didn't know Sarah was watching either. And Sarah has already seen results. After a couple months of doing this, you can see so much slimmer in her midsection. I believe she's 20 plus and going strong. So it's about changing what we look like on the outside, but so much more about changing what's on the inside. Let me tell you a little bit more about our team. I wanted to start with what coaching is all about because that is so powerful. It's about people. This is about people and helping people become the people they dream about being. And in the process of that, you're going to become someone you never even dreamed up yet because it's so awesome. You truly will. I promise you that. If you just let yourself connect with other people and help them, your life will be forever changed. So I introduced myself in the beginning. My name is Sarah Morrison. I started coaching in 2010 because I wanted a discount on Shakeology. I haven't even mentioned that. By the way, coaches get 25% off all this amazing fun fitness stuff. So I liked fitness. I wanted these tools for myself. I was like, let me get a discount. Okay, so if you're at that point, yes, get signed up. For me, it grew. As I was using it, it just became conversation. I was like, well, this is what I love. This is what works for me. And it became just like recommending a restaurant I love, recommending a book I love. So I realized the potential that I had and started working more with people. And I'll share later on how some of the ways I do that in fun groups to keep it doable and manageable for me in a part-time fashion, and also really fun and effective for the people I work with. So in 2014, I founded Team Fit and Free because there were a lot of coaches coming on and I wanted to build more of a community. We are all about real change, real results, real connections. You know, if you join this team, you've got friends. You're not going to be by yourself. If you join this team, you've got training. You're not going to have to figure it all out on your own. If you join this team, you're going to feel connected. You're going to feel like you're a part of something. You're going to learn how to truly make changes in people's lives. And that's the best feeling ever. These two pictures represent elite. And all that means is out of all the Beachbody coaches in North America, there's about 400 coaches. That's not a lot because there are way more people who are obese and need support. And Beachbody just expanded in the United Kingdom. They're going to go to Australia. They're going worldwide. We're really just getting started. But out of 400 coaches right now, to be an elite coach, you are basically in the top 200 of this company. And our team has been an elite coach. There's been an elite team twice. So all that means is that's pretty badass. And it gives, I think, some pride and some credibility to our team. You can't hit elite without truly impacting people in a positive way. So I want you to know that we've done that twice because that's what we're all about. And if you are to join this team, you're going to be surrounded by people at the elite level who are making the biggest impact, and are going to be able to help you do that as well. So let me tell you a little bit more about Beachbody. So Beachbody has been around for more than 15 years. And they started with infomercials. And I'm sure you've probably seen one of them, from P90X to 10-Minute Trainer to T25 to PiYo. And they were making bank with these infomercials. But what they realized when they started to be like, oh my gosh, so what are the results people are getting? People weren't getting results because maybe for every 10 people who bought P90X off an infomercial, 2 people didn't. And they're like, no. We know P90X works. We want more people to do it. And they talked to the 2 people who did it, and their lives are completely different. They're obsessed. They love it. They're like, I can't believe I'm ever in I never thought I'd be in this good of shape. And they're like, we need more people to experience this. Like, I love that we're making money, but I don't feel good about it. So I love that about this company. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to make good money, but we also want to feel good about doing it. And so they came up with the idea of coaching. They went to the people who actually did their programs and were raving about it and realized these people are telling their friends, and then their friends are doing it. It wasn't as much the power of the infomercial as it was the power of the peer. And that's where the idea of coaching is born. They started with about 40 people in a room out in California and said, we have this idea. You guys have gotten great results. You're raving fans. Would you want to be our first coaches? And boom, it's grown. So coaches are helping people become the version of themselves they dream of being. I love that. That is so rewarding. So this is one of the top companies in health and fitness, if not the top. I would say they're the top because I'm biased, but I honestly think if there was like some network breakdown, like some professional analysts, they would say Beachbody is the top. They're growing, they're innovating, they have top super trainers, they have exercise physiologists, they have researchers, they have top nutrition gurus, they've got doctors, they've got dietitians, like they have got the best of the best that are helping to create products, programs, trainings, all of this stuff for the coaches. Signing up to be part of this team means you're a partner with Beachbody. You're not just going to be this Beachbody billboard, but it is a company that you partner with to help people, and they're giving you tools that are top notch. Some of these pictures are from, the majority of them are from our summit conference that we have every summer. It's a big, huge coach event. You can see in the top left corner, that was a bunch of coach recognition up on stage at the big main stage. And the top right, so there's always this super workout, kind of fun. They shut down a popular street and everyone's out there working out with all the super trainers. Speaking of super trainers, in the middle there on the right, we have Downey, one of the newest super trainers. This program is amazing. In the middle, you can see that is Brendan Bouchard. He is very big in the personal development and motivation speaking world, and he was a keynote speaker this year at Summit. I love that. Beachbody is not just about fitness, it's about growing the entire person. And then some other shots of the super trainers down there at the bottom. Okay, so what is Beachbody known for? Well, there's a lot. They've had a ton of programs over the year, and I wanted to just sum it up with 3 things because I think these are kind of the 3 main things that Beachbody is known for and the 3 main tools that I definitely talk about the most. So in the top left, we have Shakeology. I love it. There's a strawberry flavor, cafe latte, chocolate, vanilla, greenberry, and they have vegan as well. So here's what Shakeology is awesome for. It is a powerhouse multivitamin that you can't get anywhere else. So I'm so passionate about this because I've learned more and more about it, and I've compared, and there's just not a comparison out there. I love Shakeology for what's in it, and I love Shakeology for what's not in it. So let's start with what's not in it. You don't have anything fake that was created in a lab, nothing synthetic. You don't have any artificial flavorings, colors, fillers, junk. You don't have any of that stuff. What you have is more than 70 superfoods from around the globe in one shake. So it truly is a multivitamin that is going to help you with micronutrient deficiency. Now, what is that? So your macronutrients are proteins, carbs, and fats. Your micronutrients are everything else. Your vitamins, your minerals, all the stuff your cells really need. Your macros really are your fuel, keep you going. Your cells need those micros. They need all those other things to function how they're supposed to function. When your cells don't function how they're supposed to function, that's when you start to have all these drops in your energy. You have crazy cravings. Your hair is not as nice. Your skin's getting gross. Like your nails get brittle. your digestion gets messed up. Your systems in your body are going not as good as they used to. Instead of performing at A+, you're performing at a C-. People also struggle to get weight off when they're micronutrient deficient. There was one study I read where they took a group of obese people, and all they changed was they put them on a multivitamin. That's all they did, multivitamin. 6 months later, they went back. The average weight loss of that group was 7 pounds. In 6 months, all they changed was multivitamin, because when you have more micronutrients in your system, your body works better, and one of your systems that works better is your metabolism. You have less cravings, you eat less of the junk, you have a higher metabolism, it adds up and it gives you results. So Shakeology is a tool that's going to help. It's not a cure-all shake. I don't even think of it as a meal replacement shake. You could use it for a meal if you want to. I really think of it as a powerful supplement that can take people's nutrition from bad to better, from good to awesome, from great to superb, wherever you are in that spectrum. I've had friends who are like, I already eat really clean. I'm like, well, great. This is going to make you feel even better, and it's going to actually make life easier, because you don't have to worry about, am I getting that? Or did I get a sweet potato? Because that's a superfood. And have I gotten an avocado? And I should have some moringa. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You just have to worry about eating clean, whatever that might be. You're getting everything you need. You're basically getting 5 trips to the salad bar in one shake. Can you tell I'm passionate about it? It is the best nutrition product out there, in my opinion, and there's so much integrity and care that goes into it. So this is something that's so easy for me to stand behind. I've used it myself every single day for the past 7 years, and I've had so many clients feel amazing using this. Not only does it save them time, it ends up saving them on their grocery bill. They're having less cravings. They're doing less going through the drive-through, going less times to the vending machine. They're spending less money on food because they're not having crazy cravings, and they're using this. It ultimately is saving them money for sure. Now, Beachbody On Demand is this computer screen, and there's a picture of a tablet here. This is where fitness is going. Beachbody was huge with DVDs. I've got a whole bin of them over there that I bought, a ton of programs. Now everything is digital, and Beachbody On Demand is like the Netflix of fitness. I love this because I think that it helps take excuses away. People can work out in their hotel room. I have so many clients who have done that. People could go outside and work out. They don't want to be, they're like, I don't like working out inside. Great, take this outside and work out. I've done that so often in the summer. You could get together with friends. You could have this if you're a teacher, you do it in your classroom before you head home and get distracted. Like, you can do it anywhere, and you have so much variety. As a personal trainer and group fitness instructor, I have a lot of people who might come to my class, and when they're not with me, they're doing this. It's great. People could do an entire program on there, or they could jump around. They have this cool thing called Challenge du Jour, where they take a sampling from each program and give you your assignments for the week if you're someone who likes that variety. And then Performance Line is down here in the bottom left corner. And I love this because I think that Beachbody just serves so many people in fitness. So, not every client I work with is going to use the Performance Line, but the Performance Line is top-notch stuff. It is endorsed by the Ironman conglomerate, which is great. I mean, that says so much. It's like their go-to that they suggest. Now, everything in Beachbody Performance is very much like Shakeology. You're not going to have to worry about artificial stuff being in there. That's so nice. They have a pre-workout with Energize. I love that. I do have that every single day. They have a hydration formula, which is awesome. I use that when I'm doing longer runs or longer cycles, or recovering after a long swim, like more of an endurance style workout personally. Recover, that would be their protein powder. I love having a clean protein that I don't have to worry about where it was created. It comes in chocolate or orange flavor. Chocolate is the freaking bomb because it's my chocolate fix every day. Awesome to mix in some yogurt or even just having it after a workout. Recharge is one that you can take before bed. So I teach this really heavy strength training class, and I'm always sore the next day. So I'll take a recharge before I go to bed, and it helps with muscle soreness. And it takes like a vanilla cupcake, and then creatine, which I honestly, I don't have any experience with creatine, but for a lot of men who are doing more building, more bulk, creatine, that's going to be great for them. So here's some of the team. I just want to show you some of the faces. We come from all walks of life. These are some people who have joined the team recently. We have Courtney over here on the left. She is a recent college graduate, degree in exercise, and she's getting a personal trainer certification, and this is a great fit for her. We have Ashley on the top right. She is works at a hospital, has more of a desk job, really wanted to change her mindset and change her body. And coaching was a good fit for that. Melissa in the middle is a mom, and she works from home, and as well, just wanting to change her mindset when it comes to food and nutrition and what she's capable of doing. And she's doing that, you guys. She's lost more than 30 pounds. She's about to run her first group. She's inspiring her husband. Her post the other day was, my proud moment was my husband came to the kitchen and made his own Shakeology. And usually I have to make it for him. I'm like, that's amazing. You're inspiring him. We've got Nikita down in the bottom. She lives in Florida, and she is just so fired up about fitness. She recently became a size instructor, and coaching went right along with it. And then we have Danielle over in the bottom right corner. She's a busy mom, but a challenge group helped her find time for herself, find sanity, and she wants to help other moms do it. So how does the magic happen? So what I tend to do is I like to run what I call challenge groups. I talk to a lot of my clients one-on-one. You know, I squeeze in some calls. I talk to a couple today. I was like, let's hop on the phone for 10 minutes. I just want to have a one-on-one conversation and walk through a couple of things and get to know you. Actually, I talked to 3 today. It was fun. So here's some examples of just some of the different groups that we've done. A lot of times on our team, we'll team up and do these groups together, as you can see from some of these banners that have the multiple pictures of coaches on them. Call your best bud. Drop time with a friend is coming. That's my coach, Brittany. She's super fun. She did a challenge group where she had people buddying up. And don't worry, you don't have to create this all on your own. I was like, Brittany, we did this before. I think you'd love it. You know, I helped her come up with the idea. A lot of these things we already have systems in place for. Your sponsor is going to help you figure stuff out. Jackie's over here with Fit for 40. She just turned 40, and she's in the best shape of her life. And she is helping other women who are going through this, like, okay, I'm in a new decade. Things are a little bit different. How do I adjust? Coolest thing. I'm so excited for that group. So what does it take to join? Not much. So as I said in the beginning, this is simple. It's low overhead. You don't have to stock any products. You don't have to worry about customer service. You don't have to worry about returns. You don't have to worry about shipping. All that stuff Beachbody does for you. That's $16. Like your websites, how people order from you, all that stuff is set up for you for $16. Okay. Honestly, you own a business. When you sign up to be a coach, you have a business. You get to choose what you do with it. But when most people own a business, they have to go to the bank and sweat it out to ask for a loan that's like $400,000 or up. And then they have to like take care of a building and they have to pay payroll. Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm just saying this is dramatically different. So it's such a low overhead. Now, I would say for you to start, you should say just $160 because you're probably going to want stuff for your own health. This is a business where a lot of the money you put into it is stuff that's actually making you better. You get to have back right away, if that makes sense. So when people join as a coach, a lot of them generally choose to opt for a challenge pack when they're signing up. So what is a challenge pack? It basically takes a fitness component and Shakeology or the performance line, you can pick, and you get them together at a discounted price. And when you do that, when you sign up, it waives the initial business fee to be a coach of $40. So you could sign up and just pay $40 and be signed up. Good to go. Okay, that's your initial business license fee. You never have to pay it again. Okay, it's just $16 after that. But if you know, I need Shakeology, I want that, I want to have Beachbody on demand, okay, let's get you that stuff. You're going to buy it anyways, and let's just get that $40 fee waived so you don't even have to pay it. So that is what most people do when they sign up, because a lot of times coaches are going to get that stuff anyway. So I would talk to the person who sent you this and make sure that you kind of talk about the best fit for you. The ongoing cost is just that $16 a month, as I covered, but I would budget $100, maybe $105, $110, because most coaches are drinking Shakeology regularly as their multivitamin, as that powerful supplement. And as a coach, you get 25% off. So a month's supply of Shakeology is $130. As a coach, you're going to get it for $100. So I would budget $116 for your own products each month. You don't have to buy every single month. You don't have to sell anything. There's absolutely no stipulations. You could sign up and do nothing. And that's fine. You could sign up and you could quit next week. There's no contract to sign. We don't want you to do that. We want you to have a great experience and be able to really make an impact in your own life and the lives of others. I'm just telling you, there's nothing to be scared of. Okay? So, what do you get? So I just talked about the challenge pack. You're going to get your own health and fitness care package that you're going to love, and you're going to have a business set up for you, and you're going to have support. Your sponsors are going to meet with you. They're going to be like, what do you want to do? Let's set some goals for their first month. Is it focusing on you and your health? Would you love to focus on you and your health and get your own Shakeology paid for by helping 3 other people? Do you want to, by the end of the year, be making $100 extra a week or making $500 extra a week? They're going to work with you, and they're going to figure out the plan that you want. Okay. There's no time requirements or anything like that. Sometimes people will say, oh my gosh, I don't have time to coach. Dude, I'm a mom. I work. We make time for what's important to us. And I get excited to help other people, and this doesn't take all day. So your coach is going to help you figure out where is it fitting in, where are these pockets for the time that you want to allow for it. What can you do with that? So we also have Topmatch Trainings on our team. They happen every single month. It's going to walk you through. It'd be like paying for a college course or a course on how to knit. By the end, you're going to know how to knit. Okay. By the end, you're going to know how to coach. And of course, there's ongoing support. There's retreats. There's growth. There's masterminding. There's connection. There's book clubs. There's a lot. You get a lot. How do you make money? Because people always want to know. It's pretty simple. As a coach, you make money if someone purchases from you and says, I want you to be my coach. I want to get in your group. Let me get a challenge pack from you. Awesome. They could go to beachbody.com and order a challenge pack and pay $160, or they could go to you and order a challenge pack and pay $160, same exact price, but Beachbody is going to give you a 25% commission on that and say, hey, thanks. You probably recommended this, and I bet you're about to coach them. Let us give you some money for it. Now, all of your commissions, it's your money. You keep it. No one gets a chunk of that. Sometimes people think like, oh, well, if I sell, this goes to this and this. No, it's all your money. You make 100% of your commissions in your pocket. So that is how people always make money at first in this business. The second way to make money is by mentoring others. So it's a reward. Just like so many other companies out there, if you do a good job helping people be successful, you can be rewarded for that. If I help my teammates be successful, what's a team cycle bonus is what we call it. If they're being successful and there are measures for that, then there's a team cycle bonus that you can also get paid on. So don't worry so much about that. Just know that this business is all about helping people, whether they're clients in a challenge group or they are coaches on your team. We help people be successful and get where they want to go. So whoever invited you to this believes in you. That's why you got an invitation. And now the decision is, are you going to believe in you? Are you going to do something that might be a little out of your comfort zone, but also exciting? Are you going to choose to let excitement drive the car and tell fear to get in the back seat? Yes, I say yes. You really have nothing to lose. You have someone who believes in you already who's going to help you. What I want you to do right now is I want you to reach out to them and tell them what you're thinking and tell them where you want to go next. So thank you for visiting Team Fit and Free. I hope that we get to be seeing you on the team very soon. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or night, whenever you're watching this.